Do you want to make money on TikTok but don't know where to start? Well, I have the best strategy for you, which will help you make thousands of dollars per month and even drop out of school or even quit your job, which I do not recommend. But TikTok was the reason I stopped attending college and never worked a regular job. And I'm 23 and I want that for you as well. So let me show you, let's go. So this is a two-part strategy and both parts are equally important in order to make the most out of this strategy. So make sure to use both parts in order to make the most amount of money. The first part is the TikTok Creativity Program Beta. I'm sure that you've heard about it, but I'll tell you how to properly utilize the TikTok Creativity Program in order to combine it with the second part of the strategy and increase the RPM of the Creativity Program, which will also lead to increasing your income. But first, as you know, you have to have 10,000 followers and 100,000 views in 30 days in order to get into the Creativity Program. And the RPM is usually around $1, according to TikTok, but most creators get a bit less than that. But if you play your cards right and with a little bit of luck, you can even increase the RPM to $2. So one way to increase your RPM is to choose a niche carefully. TikTok, just like YouTube, pays some niches more. So think about what niches do advertisers pay the most. Niches like business, finance, AI, and even beauty will most likely have a higher RPM because the advertisements cost more, so you get more money in return. But don't worry if your niche isn't in those high-paying niches, you can still maximize your potential earnings by increasing the quality of your videos and the retention rate. This leads to more quality views, more eligible views, and TikTok increasing your RPM. There are many ways to increase the retention rate, but the most notable are three. Number one, fast cuts. Cut your video quickly and let the clips play for maximum 2 seconds. If you're talking to a camera, maybe do the thing I'm doing right now. I'm either close to the camera, then a bit further back walking towards you, and changing sides all the time. That's what I used to do for TikTok as well, and it worked perfectly. The second retention hack is using subtitles and effects. The subtitles is pretty straightforward, but the effects are not for the subtitles but for the video. I've noticed that when you make a video, if you put some effects, like a smooth shake on the image or the camera, or maybe some particles flying around, so basically every effect that constantly does something on the screen. And the third retention hack is layering your video. Add multiple layers to your story. Things like making intentional mistakes, adding pictures or videos that look kinda weird, so basically adding things that look like a side quest on your main story. So you understand that if you aim and achieve creating 2 videos that get 1 to 1.5 million views each, you will make $1,000 to $3,000 every month. But if you use the second part of this strategy, you can double or even triple your income. So let's see. So the second part is what I call digital product renaissance. I know that you've heard about digital products, but the way I'll teach you how the strategy works, you will be able to implement it even if you have a faceless page. So there is a strategy that I see many creators use, and especially the ones that have a faceless page. I see a lot of faceless pages use AI voice and talk about different sub-niches on the online business like affiliate marketing or drop shipping, and they talk about products. They're pretty simple videos to make, and many creators now are using the TikTok shop to create a mini course that they sell for a very small amount of money, and that mini course is created inside TikTok, so it's pretty simple to make. It can be like a 10-part small TikTok series, like 1 minute each, and it's like a 10-minute course, and they usually sell it around $2. And then we have the ebook strategy. This can work for any niche. I've seen people making ebooks for kids and even horror ebooks, which I've done in the past, and it's pretty easy to make. You use Gumroad for your shop, you use Google Docs to write your ebook, and you use ChatGPT and Google to help you write the ebook. So for example, I've made an ebook about mysteries, and I made that ebook in a day. And to do that, I went on Google and searched for unresolved mysteries. I found a website that mentioned different mysteries. I chose the ones I knew some things about, and then I told ChatGPT that this is a chapter of a book about mysteries, and this chapter is revolved around blank. And of course I changed the prompt a bit, ran some tests, I chose my favorite version, made some changes, put that on Google Docs, and I had one chapter ready. And repeat that process until you're satisfied. And if you sell that ebook on Gumroad, I would suggest pricing it very low and create multiple of those ebooks. In order to market yourself and your product correctly, I would suggest you to do this. Build the audience by making quality videos, offer a valuable freebie that you can make in a an hour, like a guide or a small story, offer it through Gumroad to collect emails, then send valuable free emails weekly to your audience. Remember that your email list is powerful because these people are close to being your true fans. And then you create your first product and price it very low. I want you to promote it in a very subtle way. You will use TikTok and your email list, so in your next email and video you will mention a problem in your niche, offer the solution for free, and then mention your new product that will help them implement that solution. Or if your niche isn't educational, just make a quality video and email, and in the last 5 seconds tell your audience that they can find more in your product. Now for the pricing you must use odd numbers because they appear cheaper and smaller to the consumers, and do not go over $25 for your first product. And creating some kind of urgency can also work, but to me it sounds a bit sketchy telling people like only 10 spots are left or the price will go up in 24 hours. But if you're okay with it, you can try it, it works really well, so use that wisely. By the way, this video is sponsored by me. I created a full guide called the TikTok Creator Manifesto. There you will find how I grew multiple pages, accumulating over 3 million followers over time, and made tens of thousands of dollars with TikTok. I'm mentioning all my growth strategies there and 15 ways to make money on TikTok. And I can guarantee that you can reach 100k followers and start making money on TikTok in the next 60 days. And these are some of my students' results who were able to do exactly that. And now I want you to be the next. Shameless promo, but thank you so much and love you. So now that you've watched this video, make sure to watch this video next, where you will learn how to actually go viral on TikTok even as a small creator. See you over there.
So please, I want to reach 1 million.